What's up, y'all? So today I'm going to bring you a requested video. Now, someone asked me to do a video about the ships that travel throughout this realm. So I'm going to use a tier level. Now, let me highlight certain incidents first and foremost because I will forget. And first incident would be the Phoenix of 97 incident. Now, that ship there is a generational ship, and what you will actually realize is a lot of the capital and big ships, they're going to be generational ships because our lifespans or certain life forms' lifespans are a little bit longer than the traditional human lifespan that we have at present. And so, with that being said, there really isn't a need to always constantly upgrade your ships. Now, we've reached the level of of technology where upgrading to what is the kind of question that you get to. It's like, what would we upgrade to? We pretty much know it all, so we're the ultimate architects at this point. So I don't know what we would upgrade to. So now back to that actual ship there. It was a refugee ship, if I'm not mistaken. Um, because those ships I don't think are used anymore. Not that we use those ships; those were used by a different civilization. But I think that civilization became extinct. If the Akashic records is serving me correctly, then that civilization went extinct, and so those ships are kind of just like being utilized by the current occupants of that planet. I guess I don't know. I guess they found that at an auction. I have no idea where they got that shit from, but those people no longer exist, and that's not one of the grays. So yeah, yeah. But um, what you mean refugees? Where did they put them? You'd be surprised how many actual entities are on this planet at present. You gotta actually be really surprised, and because I'm surprised. Don't get me wrong. When I started this journey, I'm like everybody else. This stuff is not new to me now, but it was really new to me at least a year ago for most of it. For the most part, the heavy stuff was new to me, like capital ships and understanding about the floods and historical events. Those were kind of new to me, but everything else, I mean, I heard about it through movies and whatnot. But yeah, that's a digression for later days. So I'm gonna continue forward. Um, Now, you also have the incident of 1952 when UFOs flew over DC, which doesn't get talked about at all. So, Project Blue Book TV show actually depicted it, but yeah, that's a thing that happened. So, this isn't the first time we've been visited. It's not the last time. This planet has always been visited, and you get visitors that visit the Dogan all the time. Well, not all the time. They used to visit more back in the day, but it's become more seldom now that certain things are taking place. And it probably doesn't actually happen at present now that certain things are taking place. And with us being in the kind of frontline theater that we're in, it's just like, who's going to want to be here at present? Nobody. They already got the warning to stay away anyway. Um, so let's just get into the video. I'm going to start off by stating that this is going to be by tier. And we're going to start with the Earthbound Vessels. So that pretty much means the human ships. So our ships, or the U.S. Air Force, i.e., organizations that work in the confines of the U.S. government, along with other governments, certain ones, not all of them, but certain governments, um, pretty much have been building their own ships for quite some time, especially the American government. We've been building our ships for a while now, trying to reverse engineer what we found in Roswell, along with reverse engineer the kind of technology or the sightings of technology that we have seen from our visitors, our guests, so to speak. or their guess, not mine's. Um, it's bad when you let the wolf in. So the ships are going to be light vessels. They're going to be the smaller kind. The Earthbound ships are the smaller kind. So the tic tac shaped vehicles, that's us. Uh, it really has been us for quite some time. And if you ever see any smaller ships, because most of the civilizations that are going to come here, they have big ships, not capital ships, mind you, but bigger than a house. Uh, some are actually like 4 stories tall. So you just have to kind of be cognizant of what you're looking at and realize that your government has been fooling people to scare people into a narrative, really, and actually try to get them prepared for certain inevitabilities that will take place. So, with that being said, we're going to move on to the Greys, their master at present. You're the ones who signed contracts with them, and knowing that it voided out certain contracts with other entities and beings, like, I don't know what you were thinking, but most likely you forgot that those kind of contracts existed and didn't think that anybody was going to come back to tax you. So I would like my money, please. Let's do the Gross Sisters. But yeah, so let's keep going. So they have the spherical ships along with the saucer shape. Now the saucer is going to be more so their capital ships, so they're going to be a little bit bigger. So they do use cloak as well. Now you'd be surprised how you can hide a ship in plain sight. Really, all you got to do is show a mirror image of the blueness of the sky, and it kind of just blend right on in. Nobody will notice you're there. It just is what it is. Because our eyesight only picks up certain functions, certain wavelengths of light. So really, all you have to do is either go under it or go above it, and you won't be seen. It's a flock of birds, that is. Are you sure? Because it's kind of big to be a flock of birds. But yeah, I digress. So, um, lastly, you have the Anunnaki ships. Now, those ships are going to be kind of like the Dune kind of ships. So the cylindrical kind. Now they can be both horizontal, or they could be at a horizontal angle and then flip to a vertical angle. Now, how they stand up inside that ship, the ship has its own gravity. Gravity. I could get into that, but I'm not, so I'll leave that alone for now. That being said, even if you switch from horizontal to vertical, it's almost like you're not moving at all. You don't even notice the change. Science. Is it science fiction? No, it's fact. You just can't realize that because they've been lying to you for quite some time. Plus, they don't even know how to do it. So you just got to go with it. So both the Anunnaki and the Greys, along with most of the spacefaring civilization, use a form of electrostatic magnetic propulsion to get around that utilizes dark iron. You don't know what dark iron is, so I am not going to tell you what it is to facilitate a specific narrative so you can just blow yourselves up. No, sirree, not on my watch, not today. Uh, but yeah, so some of the amateur astronomers have seen the massive space battles that have been going on, but you realize that everything's being kept hush hush by our government, so I don't even know what they are doing at this moment. They kind of just like in this weird spot. They don't know whether to go home or continue peddling the lie. So they kind of just go with the continue peddling the lie until they realize that there's nothing left. Good plan, I guess. Good plan. So good luck. But with that being said, This video is getting a little bit longer than I would like. So, for the light workers, keep doing your thing. For the chosen, stay on mission. And for those who know, let's get it.